I've heard people say that leaders are born, they're not made. I reject that. Just like I reject the idea that swimmers are born and not made. And that used to be a popular philosophy too. I knew a kid whose parents thought the best way to teach him to swim was to take him out in a boat in the middle of a lake and throw him in, and he'd sink or swim. I see too many leaders put in that position as well, where they're taken from a role of being a technical expert, a great engineer, a great IT guy, a great accountant, something like that, and told, now you're a leader, and given no instruction about how to do that. I compare this more to learning to swim. Swimmers can be taught and made, and so can effective leaders. Now, at the Naval Academy, we spend a lot of time swimming for obvious reasons. We were made. We came in that first year and we were put in the pool. We were taught a couple of strokes and told to practice. And then there was an assessment done. We had to swim a certain distance in a certain time. The next year, more strokes. Now some life-saving techniques. More practice in the pool. Practice, coaching, assessment. Third year, you guessed it, more of the same, more strokes. By the end of the fourth year, we were jumping from 30-foot towers and swimming for 45 minutes in our full uniforms to practice all of the life-saving techniques that we would need in case we crashed in an airplane or sank in a ship. Leadership is taught much the same way. Folks need to be taught some basics of how to be a leader, and then they need to go practice and be taught some more and practice some more. It's a lifelong thing. In fact, about 25 years after I graduated from the Naval Academy, I decided to do a triathlon with a friend. He watched me swim 2 lengths in the pool. He'd been a college swimmer. He said, Andy, if you do 2 things different, you'll be amazed at the difference. And you know what? I was. How do you make your leaders more effective? It's in a very similar way. There's some things they need to be taught, and then they need to practice and be coached and get feedback. Developing leaders doesn't come from reading a book, just like learning to swim doesn't come from reading a book. Now, were we Olympic level swimmers when we graduated from the Naval Academy? No, but we were strong and we were confident we could save ourselves and a shipmate. In the same way, your leaders don't need to become Olympic quality leaders. They need to be strong. They need to engage their people and make your organization more effective, and you can get there.